Slim, Brad, you're a dickhead. It's kind of hard.
That's not true. Come on.
That's harsh. Come on, man.
Red is a very solid character, but
He's not
not for some special combos just for him.
Oh, he's a bit better than
Brad is so cool. But yeah, I mean, he's definitely... Okay, fighting against Brad feels really rough because any stray hit he lands, it can lead to a ton of damage. So you have to be really careful against it.
Because he's going to take his turn back.
There you go. Nice duck.
Oh, that's
Oh, well, what do we got?
Oh,
that's nice.
wrong.
Maybe off axis?
He didn't do the guaranteed one there. If he can go from there into slipping and do a combo, or into ducking and do a combo. From that 4K.
Yeah, I think is very much in Ikizu's favor. Much more experienced player, I think.
I like it, but let's see. Okay. Nice. Yeah, that all guaranteed. See what I'm saying? Like, even just little hits like that. And that's a lot of damage for just a string. His throw game is his only weakness, but because of the positions it puts you in, I feel that the throws are really good too. Look at this. Right next to him, sideways.
The neck leech.
Nice duck.
Oh,
wow. Ikizu's reaction's really good. Oh, clinch, yeah, it'll beat that. But hey, nice tech by Natsou.
Natsou is doing something because of the pressure, because of the heat of the moment. And some inputs are actually getting tempered. The P was a punish, but he didn't follow up with the K.
Brad flipping
nice.
The back turn hit. Ah, the best win quote.
I prefer the Wolves one. To be strong is beautiful.
That is one of the better.
I made a shirt with that phrase, remember?
Of all time, the best is VF4, the
shirt?
go back to school stuff. That stuff is the best. But this is, in this game, Might Makes Right is up there. Alright, let's see. Nice. Okay, nice pressure, but good low block. So Ikizu is showing that he's really not afraid to make reads. Like, he just... Oh, yeah, that run is... Yeah.
Back B plus G doesn't breach.
Yeah, he's not afraid to make a read every time. You have to scare him with a mid option.
Natsou is actually blocking at the right moment. Tries a burning hammer, but doesn't go in.
Wow, really good breaks on the
for the same throw in neck clinch, because I haven't seen him landing once.
Yeah, but still, that's pretty smart that Natsou is not changing it up. Nice. Yeah, that stupid elbow, man. So good. There you go, back throw. Wow, he's stuck every time. I'm really surprised we haven't seen a launch out of Natsou yet after the stagger. Oh, unfortunately duck and then stand up right into it. That's unfortunate. You just have to hold down in that case.
Yeah, he beats Fuzzy. If you just Fuzzy quickly, he'll catch you.
Nice. Challenge by Natsou.
Butter looks really good versus everybody.
Oh, wow! Okay, wristed. And
he didn't take for it.
Wow! I can't believe he didn't break that. Well, there you go.
I wasn't
He
expecting
needs to be entering more tournaments so he could see that more. That's very common.
Yeah, I mean, you can catch anyone. It's just don't get caught.
Oh yeah, definitely. We're definitely seeing that here. Okay, nice. And you get the elbow. Oh, he went for the mid this time, but
Burning hammer.
Big damage.
Okay, nice. Yeah, that's it.
Oh, and can Natsou save this match point then?
Save it. Can he take it home?
Yeah, Natsou can do this, definitely. Oh, look at that damage, even off the little thing.
He uses... Yeah, it's PK punishable, but also a throw gives you more damage, so...
Yeah, Ikizu applying a lot of pressure
Taking
now.
distance. Yeah, he
Poke,
doesn't know how
poke,
to get in.
Here we go.
Oh wow! Is that
Is he
it?
going to win?
Wow!
Oh!
Wow!
Wow.
Don't block too much.
Natsou takes it back. Despite all the odds, he takes it back with Burning Hammer. And Ikizu, it's weird that you didn't escape the throw.
Yeah, he's not. There's only one that would have killed you there. But yeah, I don't know. He's very reads based. He might just deal with throws by attacking through him. I don't know if he really likes to try and break them.
I got out of the replay again, so I'm going to watch the field of art.
He's just on the back foot, but I feel like, you know, just based on even his performance today, it wouldn't be surprising to see him take it back, that momentum, and win. Because this is it, right? It's only two. First two in the top 8 until the top 3. All right. Yeah, there's that forward throw. That's the one that does damage.
Yeah.
He's playing very tight, very solid.
Nice, yeah.
That's our first time seeing that from Ikizu, that big knee.
Yeah, he's just making a read every time. You have to
the jumping knee
mix him
from
up.
ducking. It's only -10 on block, which is very good for Wolf because he loves throws, but it also means he's going to jump lows. Side kick goes in.
Oh wow, he didn't break it. Oh wow.
Is he
So
going
that's
to
what I said, don't get caught by that
Oh,
twice.
you
That's
should
the
have.
main thing.
Oh, okay.
Never get caught by that twice.
That's also it.
So many things in just few instants. I mean, he should have done 4-6P to just quick shoulder to do the ring out, and then he doesn't, and then he just does the 2P plus G. Ikizu doesn't evade, then it's a mix-up, and from the mix-up he just does a kick and finally gets the ring out. Oh, nice use of
And
the
a lot
rope.
of pressure at the moment. Oh, and he takes the round again. That guaranteed throw from that jumping attack.
Match
Oh,
point
yeah.
right here.
Yeah, Natsou's looking like he's going to take the whole thing. Ikizu has not been breaking throws. It's been a big problem for him. He's broken some cash throws, but I don't think he's expecting the grabs.
A little bit behind.
Oh, there's one. Yeah, he's going to have to make
Oh,
Bing, bong, he's out. It's
And he
over.
takes it.
2-1.
Knocks Ikizu
Oh,
out.
yeah. Wolf's stage control is really
He's going
good.
to do it.
Yeah.
He did it.
And I would have, if you had asked me before that match started, I would have said Ikizu was probably my favorite for the entire thing.
Yeah,
Sure.
too. I actually felt like he was
Wow,
pretty much going to
Natsou,
coast all the way to the end, but this is wild. He just
Magic Wolf.
that allows punish game is
This is
like
how
a
you
little
play
whack,
different
but
fighter
his
guys.
whiff
You
punish
take
game is
distance,
incredible. So we'll see if that plays a
and now they're
point.
very close to each other. They're still scouting, finding for weaknesses.
Nice. Oh, okay.
They're
Oh,
not afraid
here's
to
a
make
punish.
choices.
Oh, goes for a throw punish. Nice. The side turn pressure. Oh, good evade.
A very close match.
Ah, Gutti's looking really good
Time
here.
as well.
Yeah, this is just back off. You can time him out
He's
if
going
you
to
want.
take the timer.
Yep. That's it. He wasn't looking. He didn't
Yeah,
look at the
he took the
time, and then he
timer.
just saw it too late.
That was the safest choice.
Round 2. Ready, go!
I doesn't want to stay close to Sarah, or is a very rushed down character. Gutti not
Well,
only
one
is
thing-
very good with Sarah,
gonna
he's
be
also
very
very
interested
strong
to
in
see-
defense. Krye needs to find
Maybe-
out with the crack open that defense.
I'd be really interested to
He
see
doesn't stay still,
Krye's.
looking at 3K, knowing that the follow-up is high.
I'd be interested to see Krye's use of Kokai because right now he's only done it so far once, but he's been instantly buffering the Kokai move. That's a situation where the opponent has an easy
in trouble
time
using
of
the
defending.
defense of
You
Gutti.
just evade or
When is he
duck.
going to use the guard opener? I prefer to use a throw instead. Take some damage. There you go. Seems like the combo wasn't optimized.
Oh, that's a big punish. Yeah,
Krye takes the round. Can still make it back.
Round 4. Ready, go!
Oh, okay, let's go. String mix-ups from Sarah. That's actually par for the course. She takes a huge risk every time she does a elbow string mix-up. If she does the K, it's really bad, -18. Oh, there's that big launch we were talking about in the beginning.
Yeah.
Good
Oh,
open.
that's funny for Gutti. No ring out though. No wall hit.
It's these half walls you have to be at a slight angle. There, the foot position actually matters as well.
He breaks the wall. Is that part of the strategy?
Round 5.
And Krye is so good defensively, but Chief Gutti is still able to crack him open.
Yeah, Gutti's been playing really interesting neutral where he's been leaving a lot of space to kind of open up timing attacks, which is a big deal in VF. I mean, if you play frame tight, you know that's great, but like you're gonna get opened up to people who don't take advantage right away and then like interrupt you
Central,
trying
they
to
skip
stop
all the
their
time.
comeback. Let's see.
Krye tries
Okay.
but doesn't quite get it.
Nice. That 1P is so strong. Is that 1P or 1P plus K? I think it's 1P from Lao. It's such a strong move. It's the low two-handed move.
Yeah, thanks for the gift subs, by the way. That put me at over 300, so thank you so much.
Oh, nice.
Good shit.
Channel, yeah.
Good shit.
Nice.
Now we're
That's
go-
alright.
Yeah,
I
we'll
mean, like,
people
you
to get a gift sub as well. That guy.
Yeah. It's September, guys, so it's like so basically if you guys I throw in $1 to the Matcherino for your $4 instead of $5. Alright, it's like 20% off whatever.
Alright, here we go. Oh, nice. That's such a good launch. That counter hit launch. She actually has really some amazing
Building
strings in
pokes.
this game. Ooh, nice. Going right into the Flamingo mix, but Krye is really good at defending that.
Specific combo just for Sarah.
Nice. Good
Yeah,
stuff.
the lightweight combo
Huh?
from Krye. No punish on the whiff guard break, and that's gonna be it. Neutral throw.
Krye looking real strong right now. Is he gonna be going up against Natsou and win his finals?
Round 2.
I see it. Here we go, though. Oh,
so good to
the
keep
forward
your
throw,
weight.
that big time damage.
Choke
That's
slam.
as big as he gets. His throw game also very weak. We were talking about with Brad before, but you can see that he's really. What? He walked out?
Oh. I wonder if he just wasn't aware of where he was, or
Tries to go for a backdash more likely.
I don't know why he backdashed out.
yeah. I mean, it is a bit harder than usual on this game to see where the edges are sometimes.
Hmm.
You're focusing on your opponent; it's very easy to miss.
Flamingo mix-up is good. See, one of the things, though, that's been happening, even though Gutti has a good style in the neutral, he's not getting those knockdowns. Now, he has to go for it more, because Sarah's all about knockdown mix-ups. That's it. Like, she's basically kind of a tame... She's Paper Tiger without him.
Yeah.
So, he needs to really start
Jumping
knocking
away.
down Krye. Ooh.
At
Wow.
high level, Flamingo is not the best mix-up. There's people with strong defense. You're unlikely to get too much from it. You need the knockdowns.
Yeah. That's why you have to tech them. You have to cause them to tech roll in order for Flamingo to actually work. Otherwise, it doesn't work in the neutral at all.
Yeah, and there you see the weakness of Flamingo. There are gaps. You block something, you're still stuck with Flamingo, and then you just punished.
Yeah, it's very weak unless they're in a situation they have to
I
block.
think the only thing Gutti could have done there to avoid damage was, the backflip.
Yeah, the backflip would
Comes
have been
with
good.
risk.
Nice 2-0 from Krye there. So next game is gonna be Mister versus Marly.
Alright.
Let's
So
go,
we're going to leave
Mister.
you all alone with Heart.
Let's go, Mister and Marly. Oh, jeez.
Yeah, so we'll be leaving you guys.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's see what happens.
See you soon.
5 for 10 points in it.
And this is loser side.
Yes, his loser side top 8.
Oh
so,
no, somebody's going home.
no. And these people are still, remember, like, the people in this top 8 are still going to be getting points.
Of
But-
course.
Oof.
Yo, thank you
It's
to
a close one
Angel.
right now. So, at the moment, these guys are going to be fighting for...
Yo, thank you to
seven.
Angel for donating $25. Sorry.
Oh, shit.
Let's go.
Let's go, baby. Go putting
Well,
us at
right now-
$99.25.
All right, here we go. So it's gonna be Wolf versus Vanessa. We probably didn't see any Eileen out of Marley today. Probably won't see any Eileen out of Marley now.
Oh, hell no.
But instead, what we're seeing is some Vanessa. Vanessa is actually pretty interesting. I would say against Wolf, she has some okay options, but in general, Vanessa gets really screwed in this game because she's a lightweight and she's also tall. So you could do combos on her that do more damage than even lightweight combos. She's really badly suited for getting hit. That being said, she's an offensive powerhouse, and also she has some crazy sabakis in defensive stance. So we'll see how this works out. But
Yeah.
we've seen plenty of Wolf. We already know the damage is explosive out of him. Strikes and throws. His striking is pretty good for a grapple character.
Legit. I think we're going to see Molly try and lean more into the throws just because it can be quite hard to get a large amount of damage against Wolf just with light combos. But Molly,
Yeah, definitely.
nice round right there.
Probably that and she has like a low kick catch throw situation in offensive stance, I think.
I think
That
it-
I think maybe we'll see. But yeah, I think that he knows that Mister is going to be blocking, so
yeah,
we're doing that. Yeah, that move is so good. That's rolling so bad.
like it goes under highs and over lows.
Yeah,
Just so
and
good.
it beats punches and stuff. Like it just sabakis certain things too.
Round 4.
It's really weird.
Ready, go.
I don't like that move. I play Go. Like, I'm all for
Yeah.
stuff, but like, nah, fuck that shit. I'm not here for that. Molly looking real strong right now.
Oh yeah, Marley's looking good because the trick is he's gonna have to he's taking a lot of offensive pressure on Mister, and he's just like forcing the knockdown mix-ups. This is something that you kind of have to do if you feel like you can't open up your opponent. You just knock them down, and then they're forced to take a 50-50 when they get up.
Yeah, especially with like how defensive Mister tends to play. He's got to pick those offensive options when he can, because otherwise he's not gonna be able to get in.
Yeah, for real.
I'm going on the Shun stage now.
Oh, this is good. So the bigger size, I think, because this is bigger than the Doral stage, I think, is gonna help Marley actually, because he doesn't want to get rung out. But we'll see. I think it is a little bigger, yeah. But let's see. You got the combo. Oh, he messed it up. That's okay. Good presence of mind by Mister, though. He went into Raw and he still broke a grab. So that's actually something that you have to keep in mind. Like when you're doing. I
Again,
hate
Molly
that.
takes the time.
You
Okay.
always feel like you duck it and then you didn't really.
Molly takes a safe option to sit on the ground, knows you can minimize the damage if he does.
There's that low kick. He didn't get the. Oh, nice. Good stuff. He went for the low kick. I don't think he got the cash throw, though.
Mm-hmm.
Round 2. Ready, go.
A good
Oh,
start. Just-
bang. Oh, yeah, that's not punishable, actually. I feel like it was, but it's not.
Oh,
Nice.
Cool.
Goes to Raw. Duck.
again.
Yeah, Raw again. That's wild, but he did break the Raw. Raw is, like, really weird. It's one of those things that... It's definitely good, but the value drops off a lot.
Mm.
You take damage. You could get interrupted, depending on what move they use. And then they still get to tech the grab. You know, so it's three-way. So,
Pretty wild.
yeah, it's... I don't know. Raw is interesting. I definitely see Wolves using it.
Rung out.
It's over, yeah. Good stuff from Mister.
Mm-hmm. He's adapted real quick.
To be strong.
Molly's gonna have to really make some changes if he's gonna bring this back. I know he can, but like Mister has entirely changed his timing, so he is slowing it down a little bit more. Trying to pick his shots, but I think if Molly tries to put that aggression on again, I think he can take it.
Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, the knockdown mix-ups were working for him so well in the first game that like I don't want to write him off. You know, because Mister is not. He's not the type to wake up like Avare. So you kind of have. Yeah, here. Let's see what he gets. Boom, mid kick. Yep. And then he's plus, so he's able to go for this.
Like that's what he's scared of.
Yep,
Nice.
there it goes. The back roll stuff. Interrupt the kick. Yeah. See,
Come on.
this is exactly it. That's the strategy that Marley's gonna have to maintain. The walls are also gonna help a little bit because he doesn't want to get run out. I mean, that's
Oh,
yeah.
he really needs
Oh,
it.
he got the combo this time. Okay. Yeah, you went into laydown. That's a big risk. Laydown is like really scary against characters that have great ground scrape moves. And Wolf actually has some pretty good ones. So.
Yeah, I think he's trying to use it to minimize the damage he's going to take because he knows he's only going to get like maybe a 2k to the face and then a down attack instead of.
See, that's the thing, yeah, because he knows Mister is really safe. But if he ate a shoulder there, if he ate a rising shoulder right there, he would have got a minor combo. So it's like a reset situation.
Ollie, and he's got all this Oki coming in.
Yeah,
Good.
here we go. This is it.
Not
Yeah.
a break from
What
this.
are we gonna do? Mister's got one life left.
Oh,
Nice, the F5.
okay.
Boom. We got. Oh, he's playing a little nervous. I hate that he. I hate that he didn't block all this back.
Low backdash.
Yeah.
Exactly what he needed to do. That 2p in the backdash is hella strong. So
Yeah, it really is.
GG's.
GG's, yo.
Good stuff by Mister though. He did work pretty hard on that.
So Molly is to fight against Ikizu.
Oh man.
He's
I
got
always
the
get
two.
easy twice in the tournament. Double jeopardy every time.
It's how you've secured yourself some extra points.
What am I, 5th now? I'm in 5th place?
Yeah, you're gonna be in 5th place now. So that's 3 points right there.
Oh, cool.
So our next game is gonna be XLIIV versus Kingo. So this is gonna be a real good
I shouldn't have left the room, should I? That was
Guys,
stupid.
Kingo, I haven't seen him in a million years since he came back.
Well, like it was wild. The first time I played him.
Kingo's good.
Yeah,
I
he's-
remember
he's still
correctly. He's
getting back
really
to it.
good. But let's see. Does he got to shake off Mad Rust? Like fucking 5 years of Rust?
He's got a healthy dose of ring rust, I can tell you that.
Yeah, I could imagine. But there's nothing like a tournament to help you do that, to shake that off.
Yeah.
I was feeling super rusty today. Goddamn. I ain't played in like a week and a half or some shit. I've been working and stuff, so oof,
Working, man. Don't
really
you
hard to get back in there.
Don't you miss the D-Gen days where we just stream Japanese
Okay,
VF?
so
Actually,
I told
like,
him to get in the room. I'm just waiting on him now. Once they're in here,
muted.
we can carry on.
Don't you miss the D-Gen days where we just crazy hours streaming Japanese VF?
Oh Jesus, yeah.
Dude, I saw that Tetsuko's been doing like 1 or 2 things here or there. We gotta hit her up and find out what's going on.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah,
Like,
yeah,
it
yeah.
used to be you hit me up on a Saturday morning being like, yo, you wanna do some commentary today? I'm like,
Yeah.
yeah, why not? That'd be a laugh.
Yo,
Do a nice afternoon.
we did raise so much chips for their scene too.
Oh,
Like, a
legit.
lot, like holy shit. And then Tanamel coming through, that was cool.
Okay, Kingo's in the room. I'm just waiting on XLIIV now. So I don't think we've actually even seen XLIIV on stream all night.
Oh no, we haven't. Should have got him on earlier.
Yeah, and he's
I hope he's using old Blaze and not Go.
I hope so. I'm be quiet back.
I love his old Blaze. His old Blaze is wild.
Super exciting to watch. Winners finals is Natsou and Krye. Damn.
Ooh. I mean, I have to say, I do expect Krye to take that.
Yeah, I think Krye's playstyle leans into that matchup quite heavily. Oh, is he playing Go? Holy shit.
Oh man.
Okay, no,
We'll
Oh.
see how it goes.
yeah.
Shoulder a lot.
It's interesting. That's probably actually a good pick against Owie. Although, Blaze can
I hate
fuck
them.
up Owie as well.
Yeah, Blaze is good against Owie. He's got a lot of options against her.
Yeah, he does have like a ton of things. too. So I don't know. I feel like both these characters are pretty good against. Maybe Blaze actually might be better against her. I don't know.
Yeah, I got to feel that Kingo will be less familiar with the Blaze matchup. He's played a lot of those in Europe tournaments offline and stuff.
And the thing is, XLIIV has a lot of experience with our Blades playing against AOE players. Like, so I don't really know why he'd go for pick Go in this matchup. I don't
Maybe
think
he's
it's
trying to make the switch. You know, sometimes you got to switch from one character to another. You got to take the plunge.
legit. His Go has been getting a lot better. So
Let's see. We might get Switch Nation here. Because so far it's not working out so great. Yeah, he even got counter hit elbow and then pressure after. So like, I don't know if he feels comfortable. But we'll see.
I think it's
Oh wow, okay. Yeah.
you're so scared of it just going to Tenchi the moment you're trying to 6K.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, because 6K she gets a launch after that, right?
Yeah, she gets a full launch against you, and like that mix there when she Sundomes, it looks like she's going for the low and she hits you with the mid as well. It's real nasty to deal with.
Oh yeah.
Round 3. Ready, go.
So no, I definitely put this matchup in the favor of Kingo.
Yeah, definitely. I don't feel like XLIIV is playing his shit yet. Although I am seeing in the chat people are saying that he played Go all day today. But
I mean, fair play if he's got that far with Go today.
yeah, this is Kingo we're talking about. I mean,
Yeah.
doesn't matter how rusty he is. If you don't bring your A game, it's gonna take advantage.
For sure. So that's 1-0 for Kingo right now.
Yeah, it'll look pretty convincing right there. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like we're gonna see a Switch Nation. If we don't,
I think
Then,
he
you know-
should switch, but
good luck.
if he doesn't, I respect it.
Yeah. Oh, you gotta respect that either option. I mean, it's fine. Okay,
no,
we're
respect
sticking with
that.
Go. He got one or two nice things off. He got the Sakami to beat the evade, but like, I don't know. He's gonna have to really mix it up. Throw in
needs
more throws.
I can see him going slow there, but more, 6 XP plus G. Don't do PP. PP, bad string. We don't like it. Because he's not pressuring King or all to try and put him on defensive, so
I feel like he's got to do some Abare too, because he's eating a lot of like grabs.
he plays very defensively with his, which is like a complete, shift from when he plays our Blaze.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's not actually
As
using
weird
the
as-
advantage either.
As weird as it sounds, because we know how bad like Yin Yang is gonna blow up 3K. 3K would work really well against what Kingo is doing right now.
Yeah.
Like really well. He's doing a lot of like little trying to backdash and do little like spacing things. 3K would just blow all that shit up.
Legit, when I was playing as King before, like most of the catches I were getting were with 3K because he starts
Oh
trying
yeah.
3P.
And keeps trying to do the stop sign as well, so that's it's really rough. This is rough. Okay, grab, that's good.
Oh, that's
Oh god, broke it. Nice. Into the shoulder.
Oh, and he's gone under the
Oof.
eye.
Mm.
Round 3.
Do with some more 3P in there as well. Might help give him a bit of room. Okay, crush
Forward
that.
throw. This is gonna be good. That's really good damage.
When he backs off,
Oh,
the
come on, punish that. Punish that. Okay, he got a P at least. Good. Because I know you guys got owies over there, right? So like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
But Kingo was definitely the alley of Europe, though.
Mhm.
Yeah, definitely. But I mean, I'm saying like when I encounter people who don't punish that, they're like, oh well, I didn't even know it was nice 13.
He's dropping some damage there on that
Oh.
combo 4P plus K as well.
Yeah. The Aoi's a super lightweight. You got to make her pay every time you hit her.
Doesn't take the advantage from the counter hit Ps. Plus
Oh my god, there's the Abari launch and it works. Kingo,
good games.
take
Kingo
it, baby.
take.
Yeah, good stuff from Kingo. It looks like he hasn't missed. He's not missing too much
Mm-hmm.
from that long absence. But we'll see when he has to fight the other vets.
Okay, so what we're gonna do now? Let me just check the bracket real quick. See where we're at, because we have very few games left now. We've got winners finals to do, and then we have 2 more games in losers that we're going to go through now. So it's going to be Marly versus Ikizu is going to be the next game.
Cool.
I'm going to get Ikizu in here now.
Switch to player. And oh, I was on Leon. I'll probably just switch to Leon then, whatever. Alright, I'll see you guys on the other side.
Alright, see you in a bit. Good luck, yo.
Go, baby.
Yeah, it was a real tight game before. I got knocked out by Kingo. Just kind of so I can't even be salty about it, to be honest, because it's fucking.
Yeah, he's a vet. He's old
like,
school. Man.
But no, the only way I was getting, I was trying to keep it close, but I had to put the pressure on. And if you let Kingo just do what he wants, it's not gonna work. Because he has the speed and he has the reactions where he will just outmaneuver you and start fucking you up. Good showing from XLIIV though. He's got that far with Go, and he's only been really like focusing on Go for maybe a month. So the more time he puts in, if he gets more comfortable and starts putting the aggression out there, he'll be wrecking half the people playing this game at a high level. Now I do wish we did get to see his L-Blaze today.
I do want to see the L-Blaze. It's unfortunate. That L-Blaze would have been... I don't know, man. Oh, Marly's on Leon. Okay, that's good. That's some pretty good stuff. I think that's really actually a good pick against Ikizu, because
Yeah.
Vanessa is going to get comboed just as hard, if not harder, actually, because she's... I don't know, like, how much people have been doing, like, combo stuff. But ever since the Showdown came out, one of the things I was looking at was I was like, oh, there's a lot of Vanessas. Let me learn some Vanessa stuff.
Oh, she takes all the damage.
She gets comboed worse than a lot of lightweights.
She's too cool, yo.
Yeah, little like stray hits are also launches on her. It's really wild. So Leon actually probably is a more strong defensive choice, and definitely has the mix-ups. He has the damage, and he has the pressure as well.
Question is, does Ikizu know which way to evade against Leon? Because you always want to be evading towards Leon's back, because almost all of his options cover evading to his back. He only has one option.
Yeah, exactly. And that's basically just gonna... I mean, he can switch, I mean, obviously, but it's gonna cut off a lot of the damage that he could do to you, or a lot of the setups that he gets. Because if you're evading to his stomach, and he does, like, the half-circular low, he side-turns you, he's got, like, huge frame advantage. It's terrible. You never want to be side-turned against Leon in general, but, like...
No,
that
Ikizu
particular low...
keep them away right now.
Yeah, definitely. I think Ikizu probably knows what's up, but
Oh yeah.
'cause I'm sure that Nero plays Leon with him every once in a while, so he knows the moves.
The weirdest thing is not having Natsou in the tournament tonight.
Yeah, that is weird. I
But he's
actually
streaming it right now, so like.
yeah. Oh, nice fuzzy. Oh, back throw. He had like a kick me sign hanging off his back. What the hell is that? Okay, nice block. Oh, dude, that is launch punish.
Yeah. Reacting to that online, real difficult.
It is kind of tough, but I think it's minus 18 or something, so you actually have plenty of time. And that's after the second hit, so if you duck and block the first hit, you actually have like a million years. You just have to get used to it.
For sure. Good low from Marlo. Okay, get some side turn. Stay safe. Ikizu just blocking on side turn. Oh, he doesn't... I don't know. Did he roll late? I don't think he teched that.
I gotta see, I didn't...
Oh, good sway back from Ikizu. Marly has almost lost that life lead. Only really one hit in it, because if Ikizu gets one straight hit, that's pretty much gonna do it. Okay, Marly with the low. Nice work.
Hey, you're a little ahead, so yeah, I'm not seeing it.
Oh.
Yeah.
Are you watching the Discord stream?
Yeah, I'm watching the Discord. Sure. Alright.
Okay, going into game 2. So Marly looking real strong right now.
Knowledge, I think, is probably not all the way there with Leon. I think it's gonna cause him to freeze up a little bit. So when he gets in those side turn situations, I noticed he was really trying to block it out. And
Yeah.
I think that Marley is gonna start taking advantage of that and go for the lows, because side turn lows are really gross for Leon.
For sure, at least
He
the
counter
side,
hit.
like half circular low, the thing that actually puts people side turn with the low hit, like, he can just do that again because it's half circular. It's real nasty.
Yeah. And then also he's got faster lows too. Like the 2K is actually really good side turn. He's not gonna need I don't believe he needs counter hit to combo it
Yeah.
on your side. So we'll see. But Ikizu takes that first round. Okay, nice. The full circular.
We're both doing rising kicks against the Brad.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Yeah. But,
Oh no,
far-
whips the 4KK afterwards. Kizu looks like he's made those adjustments.
Oof. That was rough. He went for AKK there at the end, and that doesn't even work. So
Yeah, no, I think that must have been a
he
mistake.
probably just didn't put it in multiple times.
You know?
Yeah, ding dong, ding, boom, bop, nice combo, and he goes for the carry, which is good because
Gotta be
you're
careful.
Leon.
You get rung out. There it is. Good ring awareness from Ikizu right there. Takes it to 1-1.
Oh, you are ahead. Stream chat is noting because Art is watching somebody else's stream.
Oh shit.
Yeah,
Oh, is he watching Molly's?
yeah, I think he's watching Marley's stream. So if that's yeah, you must be watching it in the room. That makes sense. Okay, I'm like figuring out. I'm like, he's like really ahead. What's the matter with my internet? No.
I'll watch it through the Discord stream. I'll do it that way. That way I ain't gonna be ahead. I won't spoil it myself.
Round one.
Oh,
Ready,
I'm like,
go!
yeah, it's figuring out happening. No, you told me it happened. All right, here we go. Nice. Oh, that's actually punishable, but he went for the 8K instead. I like it though. Oh my god, yeah. So Brad actually has a pretty good low game as well. It's slower than. Oh no, he missed the combo. It's
Yeah,
slower than Leon's, but it's good. I mean, he has good lows, and he has a counter hit combo starter off of 1P. So I don't know. He's got a lot of good lows as well.
Brad's a really strong character. Pretty much anybody you press,
yeah.
you'll get a conversion off it.
He definitely is. He's always been considered a very high rank, like very strong character, but not a lot, very underplayed. Like a ton of people don't play him.
Yeah.
And don't even like give him a shot. I don't know why. Maybe it's because of the obnoxious win quotes. Maybe it's because the shirt is open. I don't know.
I think Molly's gotta be careful about getting in his own head right here, though. He needs to slow it down.
Yeah, I think that he's got to just go back to doing knowledge checks on Ikizu because that seems like a pretty easy way to win at this point. Ikizu's been really strong in playing a basic VF game.
He needs to stop tech rolling as well, because he is tech rolling directly into those setups from Ikizu.
See, now he did.
Oh, okay, good throw escape. Good throw escape. Gets him. Oh, again, Ikizu with a throw escape this time.
That side throw is not that bad. I think that the reason you're going to do that is if it's to beat people who try to evade in that situation. Oof.
Ikizu's gonna take it. Real close game, though. Good work from both players.
Oh, that was tough.
That was a tough one.
I'm on top.
I know what I was doing wrong now, but it's habits I got to work out of.
Mm.
Things I need to do.
Well, you played good, but Ikizu did go on. He's killing it right now, but his next match is going to be... Who's he playing next? I didn't even take a look at the
Let
bracket.
me have a quick look now. I just wait for it to load now.
Today, the winner of Chief Gutti and Kingo.
Yeah.
Sorry guys, let me just change myself to a spectator.
Yeah, no worries.
Alright. Well, fifth with all these strong players, I'll take it.
Yeah, you got them points in you.
Oh,
What is what's now doing?
Yeah, what are you saying?
nothing. I was saying, oh shit.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Damn.
Because Harpoon is here. So I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
Virtual fighter.
Yeah, we had it. Oh shit, we do have 11 codes left though. Do check them out in the Matcherino, but we gotta jump in right into our next losers. What is this? Is this semis yet?
This is Kingo.
Yeah, we got Kingo versus Chief Gutti right now. Okay, it's not semifinals. It's quarterfinals for losers bracket. Give me that good shit. Kingo looking nice right now. I feel like this stage, being on Taco favors Kingo. Not gonna lie, Kingo is looking more and more aggressive as the night goes on.
And I don't know if Final Showdown, but I know in Vanilla he had a very, very strong Sarah as well. He was arguably the strongest Sarah in Europe as well. At least one of them. I don't know if he still knows this matchup that well.
It makes sense. Gutti also, like, for all that we were saying about Kingo's rust, Gutti's also been kind of rusty because I don't think he's been playing consistently for a while.
No. And you can tell Kingo has been playing more than Gutti. You can just tell by that.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, nice punish there. That's probably your best punish in this situation. Alright. Oh, wow. No pressure on the wake up at all.
Big opportunity that. You get a wall stagger.
Yeah, Gutti's been hesitant. I saw in the past fight that I was like, oh, I wonder why he's not going for getting tech roll setups and stuff. It doesn't look like he's doing wake up pressure pretty much at all. Pretty rough. That's kind of the bread and butter for Sarah. Alright, forward throw. Good damage. He gets, he walked in. Oh, wall, but he backed off. Yeah, he's playing really passive. Alright, the sweeps are really good against Howie, though.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of range to cover on that wall stagger, so I can get why he jumped back. Oh,
yeah.
Kingo right there, taking 1-0 right now.
It's always rough to see Howie playing on the screen. You're like, get nasty. Just, I'm angry already. This little shithead. No, she's cool. If you like playing Howie, don't worry about it. Everybody's gonna talk shit to you all day long, but just know that you're gonna be getting those wins.
He doesn't take the low side for opportunity, is there? Shot the attempt is guaranteed there from the side.
Oh, nice combo.
That's not so good.
Nice throw from Chief Gutti.
Duck. Yeah, Kingo's playing really well. But okay, here we go. Here's the offense coming out. I like that. Fire with the launch, just go in. He's going in for strength, he's doing weird shit, just launch him.
Round 2.
Yeah, that's combo right there from Chief Gutti.
That's right. Now Gutti, I think he just needs to go like that. Like just play more 50-50, roll the dice, cause like oh well don't roll them like that. Holding Yin right in the face.
Big wolf throw to take it.
Round 3. Ready, go!
I wish that she had her old always the little like you remember the little face slaps from VF4?
Oh yeah.
She doesn't have those no more.
No, they took them away.
Alright, let's see. Oh!
He seems quite content to just sit in Tenchi and do weird shit.
Yeah, but that's not working out for him now. I think Gutti has figured it out. He's just like, oh, you're just going crazy. But
combo.
yeah, just back off. Okay. You know what? That stupid cancel. He had it. He had it in the bag up until the cancel, because he just backed off. He made it whip, and then the cancel messed with his timing. But I think Gutti actually, I don't know if he has enough time or life to do this. He's only got one round, but he's making the adjustment. I feel bad for him because I definitely see it happening. This is not. Whoa.
Kingo just being nasty right now.
He's just doing
That was like none of that. So maybe he did make the adjustment. Maybe he was just looking into it last round, but backing off and making all that weird stuff with was probably a good path to success. But in the close game, it turned into a big. That turned into like a big slap fest right there.
Okay, so that leaves us. We've got winners finals to do, and we got losers semi. So we're gonna move into winners finals, so that the person who drops down to losers can take a quick break before they have to go and fight down to losers. So next up, we are gonna be having Krye versus Natsou.
Cool. So our top 4 would be in winners side, Natsou and Krye about to face off, and then losers side, the loser will play the winner of Kingo and Ikizu.
That's a strong top 4 right there.
A very strong top 4, yeah. With Natsou maybe being a slight surprise entrant, but he's definitely earned it today.
For sure. He's been looking real good.
He had his he was the person who sent Ikizu down to losers.
Let's see if Krye will put a stop to that. But I think if Kingo, if Kingo comes up through losers and ends up fighting, say, Natsou, I can see that being quite strong for Kingo, just because he has the long-term experience that Natsu's kind of lacking at the moment.
Yeah, and Kingo's very experienced against Wolf. We've seen already today. He's played Mister so many times. And other strong Wolf players in Europe. He's probably played Natsou a lot, both being French as well. So I imagine they'll both be very, very familiar with each other.
Alright, so when these guys ready up. So this is a first to 3, so
Let's see what we get. This is going to be really interesting. Now, I'm trying to remember, like, when I watch a Lau versus Wolf match. It doesn't seem super common for me.
Yeah, no, it's definitely not a common matchup.
Yeah, no.
Maybe
But I think, again, 1P is probably going to be really strong for Lau here. Wolf is going to have like a lot of pretty good options to, a lot of good opportunities to grab, but nice, good counter hit launch confirm. Goes
I think
for
Krye really plays into it for him. Yeah, he plays so defensive and he knows the timing so well.
yeah. I really like the way Krye's style is.
He's real hard to break down.
Nice side turn, keep him side. Yeah, he's locked down. Okay, wow. So he waited and then tried to catch him evading, but Natsou was not having it. Holding block, which is probably not a bad idea. Oh, it's over. Boom. I don't like that. He should not have ended with the shoulder tackle. Because if he was any closer to the edge, he would have gone out first.
Give him the benefit of the doubt. He knew the exact range.
Okay, yeah, that's it. You're right. He got this far. He's styling on him.
Oh,
Nice with punish. Wow, Krye's neutral is really good. Makes a lot of sense that he's sticking with Lau, playing the Lau a lot, because Lau is so good in the neutral. Great spacing, just like, not a great throw game, but just such good spacing that he can make all your strikes with. Nice forward throw. That's the only good one, and it is pretty good.
Yeah, I mean that throw's pretty free because usually you want to break back against Lau. His back throw puts you into the blender. That mix up.
Yeah, that is true. Yeah, the back throw is really strong too.
Yeah, I mean you don't want to get caught by that back throw against Krye. It's nightmare. Nightmare.
Yeah. And actually, yeah, he's probably noticed from the last time that he had Natsou side turn that Natsou just blocked it out. I feel like that means that Natsu's really afraid of the side turn situation. So Krye takes the first game. He's gonna have to, Natsu's gonna have to make a big adjustment and maybe get a little more brave.
Oh, he's got the taco for him.
Yeah.
Yeah, for any Tekken watchers, that's like King playing on a stage with loads of floor breaks. This is the equivalent to Wolf. He loves the tackle.
The only problem that Natsu's gonna have is that Lau has some of the nastiest wall combos as well. Like,
Yeah.
just disgusting. And
And that-
actually, like, yeah, in that situation, if he wanted to, he could have put him into the wall with K.
Yeah, and you saw
But,
that
like,
down
he-
on that back
he-
row, all that damage.
Yeah, he can get you into the wall in any situation, basically. So Wolf has really good advantage away from the wall because he can put you into the wall really fast. He has great wall, combos. But Lau is just so versatile with it that I feel like it's almost not really going to benefit Natsou that much.
Krye's not seeming worried at all.
No, and now he's
okay.
putting him
He's very
close to the... Yeah, oh my god. Doing... Oh wow, he didn't even need the wall that time.
Styling now.
He got him to push a button side, back, out of the back turn.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Oh wow, he didn't go for the catch option.
Ooh, he hit the wall at the wrong angle, didn't guarantee the combo.
Nice. Back. That's my favorite throw. The jackhammer. Okay, let's go. Oh, back throw tech.
Oh, so Krye knows how to break that stagger quickly, and then it's actually +1 or +2,
Yeah.
the low drop kick stagger. But you do have to break that stagger very
You have
quickly.
to break it as fast as possible, yeah. The drop kick is very wacky because you can even do weird stuff like if you think that they're going to go for a grab or a catch throw or whatever, you can do stuff like not break it
Yeah,
and then punish the whiff.
alright, so that's 2.
Krye's at 2,
zero.
so he only needs one more to get into grand finals. Natsou's fighting from the back foot. Definitely can do it, though. We've seen some good stuff from him in the past. This stage was actually where he got that weird, wacky ring out. So let's see if he goes for ring outs more. Oof, oh my god. Yeah, Krye, I wouldn't even try to do run mix-ups on Krye. His spacing is so good. That's the kind of stuff where I would try to run mix-up on him by, like, running and stopping. Because he's just so good at whiff punishing stuff. Nice. Oh, he goes for the F5. Nice side turn, and that's dominant leg up, so he's got or front leg up, so he gets the good combo there.
You see that big evade there from Krye punishing that low drop kick.
Bro, that's enough. Wow, it really does do a lot of damage.
Match
Point.
point.
Right.
Round 3.
Yeah.
Ready, go!
He will naturally pull out the bag.
Elbow time. Back throw. What do we got? Oh, good evade.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Good conversion, too, because you caught him in midair, so you have to adjust the combo a little bit.
Putting on a lot of pressure. Wolves to Natsou's back.
Oh, yeah. He was
Do it.
really right. So,
I'll do it.
Natsou had to block those 2 hits, and then he just kept doing string stagger on him, and it was just like too much for him to handle.
Krye really using the strengths of the character. Lau is a string heavy character.
Oh, hell yeah. And he jails a lot, too. You might think, oh, it's high, or whatever. It's mid-high, and I could duck. But a lot of them are 2-in-1s. Like, he'll just hit you with the mid, and then the high comes out. You can't... It's jailed, so you can't duck it.
Right. And then what doesn't gel, you find that it's a frame trap, and you're able to push a button, but you just get counter hit.
Exactly, yeah. One of the things about strings in this game, like, just because of the nature of them, is if you stagger the string, if you're defending a string and you're checking to see if they're going to continue, and you see that they don't, you probably don't have frame advantage anymore. Because by the time you see it, the frame advantage is gone.
Yeah.
It's like one of the tools that, like, a lot of characters, even basic characters, can use. Like Jeffrey will have like 6 PP. If you do the 6P and they consistently wait to see if the hammer is going to follow up, your 6P is no longer -5. It's like -1. So you could just keep pushing buttons. So there's a lot of people who, have that strength, and Lau has actually got a ton of versions of that. Jackie as well. I don't know if we saw any Jackie today.
I think No, we did see a Jackie for like.
A one.
Yeah, I did play against the Jackie, but I think it was off stream.
Yeah.
That was when it was left on stream, so we caught a tiny bit of it.
Oh, okay. So that was what that was. Okay.
So
Oh
next
boy,
up we have
Ikizu versus Kingo.
Kingo. The winner to play Natsou the Wolf.
Mm-hmm.
This should be good.
See if the experience versus the raw talent, which one's gonna come out? He's nuts. I'm almost surprised. Like he's that good. I'm surprised he's in loser's side right now.
Yeah, he played with Natsou for like basically a year solid.
Oh yeah.
Like just exclusively against Natsou and against no one else. So that's one way to get good.
Oh, he's going for like weirder combos, but I wonder if he's trying to set stuff. I wonder if he's trying to set stuff up because this first combo he did, he ended it really unconventionally with a jab, and then he kind of like stood in their face. And I was wondering if he was waiting to see if they would tech roll. Kingo would tech roll. Let's see. Okay, forward throw. It's a little kick.
He's really trying to focus on them lows. He really does not want to get caught by Yin Yang.
Brad is good against Howie, in my opinion.
The other thing about it is that 1P is very good against her because it's slow enough that if she does like the Sabaki at -8 or whatever, it's probably still gonna win because the Sabaki frames are gonna have already expired by the time the punch connects. You know her like low punch Sabaki or whatever?
Mm.
I feel like that might happen. I'd have to check it out in training mode, but I feel like that's how later that would go.
Kingo's starting to try and put the pressure on.
Nice. Oh, wow, you duck a throw and you immediately go into 2 people's KP. 6P, sorry. That's really strong. Oh, yeah, there's a sweep. Don't yin yang
So when
me.
he takes
That's it.
No attention allowed.
Yeah, he's going to have to stop doing the yin yang entirely and just go
It's
for
not strong against Brad. He's
No,
one
it's not.
against that. He's got
He
too
has
many
great lows. He has good circulars, too. Really good circulars. Kingo is going to have to adjust using counters and using just blocking is probably not even that bad. Let's be honest. When you're at Howie, you don't want to block, but like you can.
Round one.
Yeah, I mean, Brad does have that good catch throw as well, so Brodokin isn't that good an option either. There it is.
There it is. Yeah, exactly. Like counters aren't going to work against that either. Ooh.
Is Ikizu breaking the stagger on that? No, he's
No,
not.
I don't.
No, Kingo,
You
check.
didn't that time. But you can.
You can,
But then
yeah.
that comes with its own.
Doesn't look like Ikizu's been doing it. So I was wondering why Kingo's not going for that 6P plus KP.
Go.
Actually,
Ikizu
you
plays
might as
on
well just go
a,
for 3P plus K.
On a hitbox or a mixed box or something, so he may have
Oh,
trouble
is he
with
on
that.
that? It's very weird. I've switched over to cheat box for VF for the most part, and stagger is not even that hard. People are complaining about stagger. I don't understand why.
Yeah, you have to just have a technique for it, right?
Yeah. I just use 2 hands. Like, I'll do right and left hand so I don't accidentally push left and right at the same time. And you don't need to push all the directions. Just push left, right, like that. Digga, 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 digga.
Round
And
three.
you're fine.
Ready, go.
Alright, here we go. Let's go. Ooh! There's Yin Yang. Didn't get punished that time. Oh, okay, nice. That's actually a really good counter hit combo starter. I feel like you should be using it a couple times.
Yeah, it's very
Yeah,
good.
there it is
Oh,
again.
combo.
So you see, and that's Sabaki's punches or low punches. I forget what it does. No, not low punches, but it's Sabaki's punches.
Round four. Ready, go.
Ooh.
It looks like he's starting to bring it back now.
Knockout.
Oh, Kingo takes it.
Mm-hmm. 1-1 now.
I like this adjustment from Kingo. I feel like he could really make it work. Yeah, oh yeah, all punches but two-handed. Yeah, that makes sense. Because none of her Sabakis work against two hands. She has to use counters to beat two hands. This is good. This is good to see. I want to see Kingo take it, actually. As much as I like Ikizu, and I'm really impressed by him, I like the idea of the old vet coming back and shaking it all off. Just shooting right to the top. It feels good.
Yeah, you would, old man.
Yeah, well, that is true.
It's about me too. I'm old as well.
That's true. You could, yeah. I'd be happy to see you shoot up to the top too. Let's do it. Except you didn't get rusty, so. Oh, there's the risk.
Ooh,
Here's the risk. People don't realize that little throw, the little laydown counter. Oh, what could it do? How could it be bad? Well, that's how it could be bad. 2-piece counter hit into a juggle. Don't do it all the time. I mean, Kingo hasn't been doing it all the time, but against people who are just staring you down, waiting for it to happen, don't do it at all. Wow, that was actually really cool.
Good duck by Kingo there, trying to avoid that one.
Oh no, Yin Yang! The Yin Yang gang. She has not stood deterred. That's the thing. Those owie players are all so stubborn. They keep like walking. They run their head into the wall over and over again. They need to use Yin Yang.
Yeah, but that's how to play them, right? You got to be very stubborn to play Aoi.
Oh yeah, definitely. You gotta be. She's good, but like definitely not like. You gotta be stubborn to stick with her.
So Ikizu on match point right now.
Yeah, let's see what happens. Hiko's not too far behind though. He just needs one more round to even it up. But oh boy, this is looking rough. But he does back off. See, he's got the smart instinct, but
Misses the hit throw. Gets an attention.
I'm still gonna do it. I'm still gonna do it. Oh, that was so sick. He went for the string and then he canceled into a grab.
Oh no!
No, don't play that good and then do something like that.
No.
Not like this.
God damn it! And he went for it again, too. That's the thing that sucks. He got blown up so hard for doing it. God damn.
Ikizu takes that 2-1.
Wow, good shit, Kingo, though.
Yeah, this isn't first to 3, is it? This one's just first to 2.
No, that's it.
That's
I hate that. That could have been loser's final quality match right there.
Right.
Although I will tell you, this match is going to be pretty good too against Natsou. Ikizu versus Natsou. Did they already fight? He put him into losers, right?
Yeah. So this is a double.
Natsou put Ikizu into losers.
Yeah, he did.
That's right. Woo.
And this one will be first to 3.
He's looking for revenge, but I don't know. Can he take it?
I think it's
Natsu's pretty strong.
Yeah,
Yeah,
not real tight today.
It's interesting because Natsou has done. You see Natsou and he's kind of doing well against certain stuff and not so well against other stuff. And like Ikizu has been running through people, but Natsou seemed to have exactly like what it took to get him. Like he's just like uniquely tuned to defeating Ikizu. This guy is giving everybody else so much trouble. Let's see. But this is first to 3 also, right?
Yeah, this one's first to
So
3.
this is gonna be Ikizu is a newer player, but also not super new. He's not as new as you might think. He's been playing a lot, but only with Nero. That's it. Like he's only entered one tournament, I think, all year. And other than this.
If you're gonna pick someone to play, you might as well play.
You might as well play Nero,
on the continent, right?
Yeah, exactly.
Ikizu looks like he's warmed up a little bit now. I'm hoping he's gonna start breaking those throws though if he's on the floor.
He did break the catch, so that's something.
Yeah, that was actually a big part of the loss to Natsou is that he just didn't break any grabs. Like he broke like a couple. but he was more concerned, I think, with like movement and stuff like that. And he's not even considering the grab.
The 3K plus G.
Yeah, it's a good combo. And he's got a lot of wall pressure. He didn't go for it there. I actually was surprised he didn't go for the 2P plus G grab.
That was a really good low drop kick there.
Oh yeah.
No
Low
swing.
drop kick is actually a fantastic option in those slip mix-ups.
Yeah, and I mean, you're Wolf, right? How hard is he going to get punished if he gets blocked?
Exactly. Even if he does the K plus G, I mean, it's going to hit you the same if you're down, if you're low profile or tall. So it doesn't matter. Like you're still doing the little fall back crumple. So there's no additional risk for doing it. Oh boy, yeah, that's. I really don't like that. Natsou did that against Krye as well.
Yeah, it's a bit too
Full
far.
screen running mix-up. Running grab, not even a mix-up.
Yeah.
Hey, bro.
He said, not today, not anymore. He looked up the direction to break it.
Combo! That was a great adjustment.
Yeah.
Because he hit him out of the air.
Oh,
He
no.
still did one.
It's the online stuff, and that's going to be a ring out.
Yep. Oh yeah. There are still some situations where that guard break, you just have to eat it if you tech roll into it, but it's few and far between. You can figure it out. On the back throw.
The pressure from Ikizu right here.
Yeah, 2P throw, very strong, especially online.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, he was trying to bait out that rising kick there from Ikizu. Oh!
The running tackle, I like that.
Good throw break from both players.
Because the running,
That's one.
he's probably remembering back, even though he won the last set, one of his big weaknesses against Ikizu was that when he would do the run, he would go for the catch throw and just get ducked and punished constantly. So I like the running mid there. Let's go Wolf time. We're going to see Wolf in Grand Finals. Actually, this is going to be really interesting. Wolf or Brad in Grand Finals, like two characters you don't always see in Grand Finals. Unless you're an American and Chief Flash is around. Alright, here we go. Ooh, big punish time. Yep. Brad's punish game is really gross. And even against heavyweights, look at that damage he can get. Nice block. Okay,
That's
going in for the
the final mix up. Delayed mid or throw. And it's just
Okay,
Nitaki, you just got to guess.
Oh yeah. I think you might be able to fuzzy guard that, but I don't know. But because if he doesn't delay it, you're going to get hit during your fuzzy.
Yep.
Mm. Oh, from that far. Okay, that's that. Yeah. He's been looking really good.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Pop. Nice, good stuff. Oh, you see that? The wake up stuff is weird. I don't know if he's timing it right or if it's just Ikizu's defense is really good and he's like. Maybe he's doing that thing. What was that thing about, like, if you hold down, if you don't hold G or something, you get up and you have more invincibility during your block or during your get up or something?
Oh, if you hold down in G or something and then let go.
Yeah.
Down.
Yeah, you get up.
tried
Oh, yeah, that's right. Down in G, yeah. And then even if you choose to get up standing, you still have more invincibility frames on the way up. On, walls.
Just
Oh,
Oh no, you did great! What are we gonna do?
Wow.
Damn! He did a style combo. Bro, combo video's not top right now.
Round 2. Ready,
Now that's some old man shit, if you know that. Okay, we're watching. I've got the WMV out. I got Windows Media Player. Combovideos.com. I downloaded this Wolf combo. It took me all night. 64-bit modem, 56, whatever.
Oh, nice.
Oh,
one.
nice.
Pop, boom, bang, bang.
And I do like the
Oh my
combos
god,
with,
what an elbow.
with setups, the 4 PK into slipping or ducking. Into the
The
pressure.
thing that sucked about that is he blocked the 2P. He could have just elbowed there. Woo! Okay. Boom, bom, bop. We got clinch.
That's the neutral.
Eight. The string
Yeah.
mix up again.
Yeah, it's very strong. Brad's string mix up.
It is really strong. But you have, if you know that they're going to do that, you have to take some sort of countermeasure to it.
Yeah.
Either try and crouch dash fuzzy or just like take a risk.
Well, you've got
Go
half
for it.
circular highs as well that lead to combos
Mm.
down here. So he covers all the options.
Weird. Nice, the back dash. Oh, this is rough. Yeah, Natsou is playing turret style. He's just standing still. And I guess it's kind of, it's no, yeah, look at this. Yeah, it's not working out for him. A ton of back dash from Ikizu. Like micro back dash there and just like really rough situation. Might is making right.
Oh, is there being a character change or something? What's going on?
Hey, let's see.
He's left. Easy play his first to 3, bro. You got to come back. This happens every tournament.
Oh.
Someone always leaves early.
That's because he barely plays, what do you call it? He barely plays in tournaments. So
Yeah.
like, he's just not used to the whole like first to threes, top eights, top three, first to three stuff.
Okay, I'm getting him back in now.
And while we wait, the Matcherino link is in the chat. If you're watching,
That's right, guys. We do have to match Armino with up. This is super important.
Okay, we got him back in.
nice.
This is good.
We've still got 9 codes left. If anyone wants to contribute, you can contribute for free by following that Matcherino link.
Still going there. We got loads of sponsor quests as well for you guys to do if you want to. But we're going straight back into it.
When he's doing the wall stuff into the combo, he drops it. Did he drop it, or was the input absorbed? What happened? It could have been solar radiation. We don't know.
Absorb.
I like it.
Good defense from Natsou there, though. One more guess around.
Good work from Natsou there.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Ow. Okay. Playing a real up close game. Lots of 2P grabs and stuff. Let's go. I like it. Natsu's. He should do. Oh, there you go. He blocked it. I don't know why Ikizu went for blocking and he's going for a grab every time and it's worked. But
That was nice from Ikizu there.
yeah, definitely.
Wow, Natsou's just standing with that now.
Oh, back throw. We got.
Oh. Nice jump
It's
over.
so sick. ComboVideos.com.
Round 3.
We love a corpse hop.
Ready, go!
Bing bong. Nice. Oh, I love that corkscrew. You gotta be using that corkscrew all the time. That move is so dumb. Oh, big punish. Yeah, he's never gonna let you get away with that.
Okay.
Ikizu, one thing I'll tell you about Ikizu, just having watched him as little as I have, the man knows how to punish shit. He never lets it go.
Match point.
If you're a Brad player and you know how to punish,
Yeah.
that's half the battle.
Hell yeah, that's half of the fucking battle for you. VF is a game where you have to take risks sometimes, so to already know what happens when your enemy takes that risk is perfect. Wow, really good read
Good
from
break.
Natsou, but Ah!
And this time, instead of
Not
taking
enough.
the throw off the delayed mid, he just takes the second mid. Get counter hits.
That
Okay.
was really impressive that he knew exactly when the sweep was coming, but no, he didn't. He didn't make it through.
And he
Wow,
takes
good
it.
stuff from Ikizu though. Definitely, definitely deserves to be in this grand finals. He's been playing like a madman.
Yeah.
That was
Should be a good match because it'd be interesting to see how he goes about trying to break down Krye's defense, which has been really strong all night.
Okay, we're just gonna get Krye into the room now, and we can get on with grand final. Yeah, thank you everyone who has been watching and donated tonight. Really appreciate it.
Definitely.
We'll be doing obviously we got another 3 qualifiers for Europe before we are decided on our top 8 representatives for the region, and we'll be letting you know as soon as we get the North American qualifiers set up too, because there's gonna be a lot of hype for those ones.
Some NA coming.
Hey, Krye's in the room. Just remember it's first to 3. Obviously, if Ikizu wins, bracket reset, and there'll be another first to 3.
Alright, and here we go.
So I'm just asking, what are the predictions before we see them fight each other? What are the predictions?
I'm gonna predict Krye to take it, no reset.
Mm.
Close one, 3-2.
Really think the same. As weird as it is, because Ikizu's been going nuts, I feel like I really have been loving Krye's play, and I think he might take it without the reset. Yeah, look at that! Oh! Like, just a ton of knowledge, too. Like, he even knows Brad. Like, that's crazy. 3 guys play Brad.
Brad is
Oh,
still
nice.
bad, though.
Brad.
His stuff is just really strong. Doesn't matter how well you know it, it's just good.
Yeah.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Again, that's the mix-up.
Nice block. Yeah, it's always
Strong
better to
anyway,
start
but
low.
online, it's super strong.
Oh, clinch. What do we got? Neutral. Gonna get the kick. Ooh, he tried to do something there. Don't do that. Throws again. Did he find a chink in the armor? He's been watching too, probably, and he's probably noticed Krye does not break grabs too much. He doesn't expect the grab.
I think sometimes Krye does like to defend quite statically. It can be hard to break down.
Absolutely.
And defend.
And the thing is, if you mix up your grabs, like, if you know that they're not gonna barre, what are you gonna, like, how can you go wrong?
He's right there in the first game.
Yeah. Let's see. He's gonna prove us wrong here, because we were thinking Krye's probably gonna take it without the reset, but let's see. Definitely a big Brad fan, though. If Ikizu can take it, I'd be very happy, because Brad is, like, really underrepresented.
Yes,
Nice,
but he's
getting a lot
also
of
a bit of a scumbag character, so, you know, it evens out.
Nice punch from Krye.
Oh, nice. He messed up the weight class, maybe? Or maybe full position. Because that last hit didn't work. Ooh, wow. Really good defense there from Krye. Oh, bad.
Takes
Finishing
the
the
throw off
string.
of the PK.
But I love that he defended the whole 2 people's K shenanigans there.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Ooh, yeah. There you go. There's that 1P. It's super good on counter hit. Gets a lot of damage.
Oh,
Nice
high
stuff.
against Lao. Bad news.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
just all that
Don't
damage.
whip highs. There's the forward throw again.
Oh, wow. That,
Ooh, the full circ, but he went under, because that's something Brad can do is really good. Ooh. Oh no. Okay. Whoa.
Ooh,
This
jump
was
to the
all like
nose.
high pressure shit.
Nice
I was
read.
trying to. Sorry, I was trying to get better at. Wesley knows this. I'll hold my breath when I'm like feeling real nervous in a match. I'm just trying to like make noises.
All that damage from one whiff high.
Oh, nice combo. Here we go. Oh,
Good stagger makes him cry.
Wow, the
double
double
evade.
evade. I love a double evade.
Oh yeah.
Round 4.
That's Ikizu was feeling a little too much like Krye as a turret. Like he's just standing still. He didn't anticipate he would go for the evade. Because he committed hard.
Yeah, he's caught him twice with
Nice
that
elbow.
back roll rising kick, I should say.
Nice whip
Good
punish.
move from Krye.
Yeah, he's doing
Get
it.
the pressure.
Oh no! There you go.
Onto
Wow.
He's
That
living
4-4K is so difficult to deal with against Brad. You can block it, and you're still unsure what to do, because Brad's back turn is really good. He doesn't have amazing mids, but he's fast back turn. Uh-oh. What do we got? Right by the wall. A edge, I mean.
nice.
Nice combo. Really good combo. Wow, really good combo. Yeah, the back turn situation, he's not dealing with it. And the thing is, he has frame advantage, but because that back turn P is so fast, that's the same thing. It happens with a lot of characters. Many characters actually have that, where like the back turn P is like, what, 11 frames or something like that?
This is very solid, high level stuff at the moment. Very strong from both players. Good turn.
Okay.
Damage from
Really good
Ikizu.
from Ikizu. He might reset right now. Krye is really on the back foot. I hadn't anticipated this.
Yeah.
This is good. I love to see it. Boom, pop, pop. Bump, bump, bump. Nice, good combo. Wow, yeah, Krye's damage is really great. His combos are fantastic. His defense is having a lot of trouble with. Yeah, he's having so much trouble with Ikizu's string stagger.
Yeah, it's Brad, like, delayed moves.
Yeah.
Very strong, they're pretty safe. Ikizu keeps going for them. I mean, he's probably thinking,
I
this
gotta
block
try
is
to
what's
remember
gonna happen.
the second hit of that string. If you're crouching, does that launch you?
Yeah.
It's the same launch?
Yep.
Ah,
'Cause it's a
so you
flop.
see, that is really rough. 'Cause
Yeah.
you just have to make a read. Because I was gonna say, maybe it's one of those situations where you could like take a read by like crouching and just being like, well, if it hits me, it's not as bad. No,
Yeah.
you're right. Yeah, it's leg up stagger.
Rough.
It's leg up
Yeah.
bounce.
And he's also got the half circular
So
highs as well.
Reset.
So
Right?
maybe try to,
yeah, bracket reset already.
Ikizu speed running and reset.
Not giving Krye any time to adapt.
No way. Doing really good. So that situation, there is something that you can do, which is really weird, but Rodney used to do this, and then it actually is it's a real strong Japanese tech. When you're put into a situation like that where there's string stagger and launch implications, you can actually jump, and that way you beat the grab, and if they hit you with the launch move, it's an air hit, and they don't get as much damage. But I don't know if that's something that Krye is going to want to do.
I feel like Brad would convert that into big damage anyway.
Yeah, he probably still could. Yeah, this guy can kill you off like any little touch.
Round 1. Ready, go!
All right, come on, Krye. Let's wake up here.
There we go.
Ding dong. Pop. Ding. Good. A little too slow, so it didn't get the bounce, but it's okay.
Oh, we got
Oh,
break back.
what we got? Back. Oh, no, it's neutral.
Yeah, the neutral's free. You have to break back there because it would have been a ring up. Back for one. Ikizu takes the lead in this grand final.
Round 2. Ready, go!
Oh, man, elbow. It is actually working for him. It's the best thing that he's been doing. And Ikizu has been eating the elbows. It doesn't feel like a lot because you're like, oh, I'm not getting a launch. But it's actually pretty good. Like, counter hit elbow, like 4 in a row is basically a combo.
Ikizu's spending a lot of time doing 2P.
Yeah.
So his elbows
Oh,
are-
he did again! You're absolutely right about that. You saw how the 2P went right under. You can't take frames.
Round 3. Ready, go!
Yeah. Oh, that's good.
Oh,
Back
Ronda.
side turn pressure now. He got
Oh,
out.
that's
Yeah.
punishable. Doesn't think max damage punish, but that's gonna be it
So
anyway.
far, Krye's side turn stuff's been all linear as well. I don't know if he's taking advantage of the side turn as he could.
Let's see if Krye can make some changes, because at the moment he's just not even getting the chance to adapt.
Round 1. Ready, go!
He's not really getting.
But I would like Krye to just switch to Jeffrey here.
Yeah.
Do much
Yeah.
better.
Ikizu is not like he's not blocking like a nut. Like he's doing a lot of movement and a lot of attacks. Like Jeffrey would not have a problem with this.
Knockout.
And it might mitigate some of the damage as well, being heavyweight.
Yeah, I mean, you're taking a lot
Also,
less.
I mean,
Round 2.
Ikizu's showing that he doesn't really care about like pushing at disadvantage. So like 1 or 2 splash would be like pretty severe in changing his playstyle.
Mm. Krye keeps getting caught by the back turn stuff as well.
Well, the back turn is really difficult to deal with if you don't realize what's happening.
Mm.
And I don't think a lot of people, even veterans, don't always know that. Like, back turn tends to give you faster moves. So you have to do something, like, low. Because usually the mid option is still pretty slow. And the high option is pretty faster than anything that the opponent can do, even with advantage. Just because of the distance created. Especially, so the situation is also worse in this case, because with Brad, when you're blocking that 4-4K, you're far enough away that your P is not going to work, you know? So that adds something to it. Bang, bang, nice combo. Wow, okay, he caught him pushing a button.
Take this round. One more
Didn't
guess.
get a sneaky low, or no, better yet.
Run up
Didn't
mid.
get a nice
Run up.
mid.
Round 4.
3P actually, yeah, 3P is really strong. We're not seeing too much of it out of Krye as well. See, yeah.
I have to say, Ikizu's 2P game is on point.
Yeah, he really is taking as much away from Krye as possible. He's making sure that he has to just do elbows. And Krye is being a little too stubborn. This is turning into a real, like, problem for him. He's
Yeah.
really stubborn. He's not willing to only elbow in 2P.
I'd
That's
actually
the
like to
game
see
that
some,
Ikizu wants.
some 6K from Krye. Take that stagger, possibly get a
Yeah,
combo.
but isn't 6K pretty slow?
No, it's 16 frames.
Oh, 16. Yeah, that would be perfect. I thought it was like 17 or 18. So no, that's definitely 16 is fine.
It's just that you don't actually get anything real from it. It's just the stagger.
Right, but I mean, he's been pretty good with mix-up. When he gets offense, he's able to take a lot off. It's just been very difficult for him to do anything of like significant value because of Ikizu's insistence on challenging. There's the 2P again, yeah. You guys can just see. So like, it's funny like when you see like the skill curve, you know, like the bell curve of memes of the guy who's going like, I'm just pushing buttons, and then the guy who's like doing the strategy, and then the veteran who says, I'm just pushing buttons. I mean, VF is like that too, where at the lowest end of the bell curve, you're just mashing 2P. And at the highest end of the bell curve, you're pushing 2P a lot too.
For different reasons, though.
Absolutely, yeah.
I mean, Krye can bring this back, but he's gonna have to fight real hard for it because he is at, you know, a 2-game deficit already.
Yeah. Has he taken one yet? No, right?
No.
So Ikizu's won 5 straight.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Krye needs to get on the board, just for momentum's sake. And I mean, obviously he needs to because he'll lose if he doesn't. But I mean, he's got to do it just for his sake of for his peace of mind. I can tell. I've been in this position, and you just feel like you have to. You know what I mean? You're like, well, shit, I can't go out 6-0. Yeah, there you go. No, the one time he hit elbow.
Good work from Krye on the
I
board.
was gonna say, he's finally broken the stubbornness, and it's like he didn't elbow the one time he got counter hit line. Let's go, Krye. Please, I hope that taught you a lesson. Don't stop elbowing. Just do it.
Round 1. Ready?
Here we go.
Oh,
Nice.
big punish for the
Great
hot-
spacing from Krye. Okay. Yeah, doing a little runaway stuff. That's fine. Oh my God.
Oh, he's
Super
not
weird
supposed
move.
to.
PK, yeah, thank you. Okay. Wow, momentum has really shifted a lot. Now Ikizu's got to come back.
Round 2. Ready? Go!
Definitely got a shorter distance to climb, but right now when the momentum is staring you in the face, it can be really difficult to bring that back. Nice, the 2P there! Challenging it, finally. Elbow, elbow! Oh my God, he almost...
Nice challenge after the sweep in CP.
Krye's waking up.
That's right.
Round 3.
2Ps,
Ready?
elbows, this is it. This is what Ikizu wanted you to do, and now you're doing it and he's losing. So that's the way that you have to play it. Go. Oh, don't 2P there. Point, pop, pop. Woo! Good 2P there. Oh no! Ah!
He did a punish on me at the end.
Yeah, that's not. Yeah, that's hit checkable. You can see that there's no counter hit, so you don't need to push the last punch. But I guess he was looking for a read. 2P there. Yeah, I like it. Challenge PK. No, he didn't PK. That's the problem. Don't. I know
see,
people love to.
See there, he went straight into the string with no delay there, and it caught the fuzzy.
Mhm.
Oh man, just Brad stuff.
Oh, nice. I like
Oh,
it. Oh, that was good knowledge from
It's
Krye though to backdash after blocking that
Easy
side.
right now.
Oh
Yeah,
man,
this is rough.
this round is everything's riding on this round. Tournament round for Ikizu. Krye to save it, possibly. Oh no punish!
Oh wow. Wow.
Almost.
Oh, he went for it again, but he didn't get punished this time.
Full throat. Nice life lead from Krye. Doesn't mean much against Brad though.
Get up. Just do one more grab or one more elbow counter hit.
2P, nice 2P.
Yeah.
Oh, wow, it's 2-2.
Good. See, now he's starting to see it. He's saying, "Oh, I see how you're playing. I see how you're playing. You are just you're mashing it out. I'll have to mash it out too, because when you have advantage, if they're willing to 2P, you can't do anything slow. You have to play as tight as possible."
So this is the game for the entire tournament.
So last one.
Round 1. Ready, go!
Ooh, nice throw break. Yeah, here we go.
Oh, nice.
Now, if I'm Krye, I'm gonna chill with the 2Ps at disadvantage, because I think that Ikizu is gonna. Oh, wrong foot position. I think Ikizu is looking for that whole 6K right now.
Ooh, that flurry at the end from Krye.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
go for it. And Krye takes the lead back again.
Yeah, that's the thing about Lout. At distance, he has such a good advantage because that move advances so far forward before he even starts. Nice. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, that's not. Oh, it is punishable still? No, it shouldn't be.
Oh, and Ikizu evens it up.
Man, this back and forth is tight. Goddamn.
Yeah.
It's a stressful tournament, man. What have you done?
Isn't it?
Grab his tech. That's fine. Oh my god, he stayed side turn for so long.
Yeah. And that Brad high launcher is like +1 from the side or something stupid like that.
Checkmate. Oh no! Oh wow! Thank God he tried to do like mix-up stuff. He didn't see that was gonna hit.
Tournament point for Ikizu again.
Yeah.
And Brad
This is a lot closer now. Right? Can't make that adjustment.
Tournament round.
Yeah.
Ikizu's evading a lot more now.
Yeah, he really is. I think that the grabs are gonna have to come out.
He's in a tough spot against the wall.
Oh, nice throw.
Nice.
Right.
Throw.
Oh,
I got
yeah.
disconnected from
Big lag
spectating.
fight from my
Oh
perspective.
no!
Oh, it's disconnected. No!
Oh my god. Really?
Did they totally disconnect?
Did we all just disconnect from spectating? Wait, no, it
They
looks
disconnected from each other.
in the game. No.
They disconnected from each other. Did they?
I think they just have to redo that.
Krye
What
disconnected.
the-
Shit, yeah.
What's the ruling, Mr. T.O.?
Okay, so the rule's gonna be we are gonna reset the rounds. We're gonna play the last game over again.
Wow.
We're gonna keep it 2-2.
Yeah. Oh, so they're playing the last game all over again,
We're
yeah?
gonna play the last game all over again.
Whoa, from the whole thing? Oh my god. What the hell?
Yo, so we're just running that shit back.
Yeah, they're doing a first to one. Running it back.
Okay.
Okay. Wow. Oh man, Ikizu needs to check his shit. He's red all of a sudden.
Yeah, he's gonna rep for me too.
Yep. For me. Oh, he's orange for me.
Smoked.
Is he checking his shit or something? Is that why he's... Oh no, what happened? What happened, bro? Fix your shit.
Thank you for getting the match unit of $121, by the way.
Holy fuck.
Oh, sorry.
One bar VF. I'm sorry, guys.
Oh, here we go.
The Brad with a Polish connection.
Smoke? Yeah.
Oh,
Clearly
no.
Clearly smoke.
What?
Uh-oh. I mean,
His input delay had to have gone to like hell or something.
Okay, I see. It seems like they're back on or what?
yeah, just play, guys.
Yeah. Play it out. We'll see what happens. Oh my god, what is
going on?
happening?
What's going on?
Yeah, I don't know, man. When in doubt, do a big old wall combo.
Round 2.
Are they talking up in Discord or something, or?
I'm gonna speak to Ikizu now.
Yeah.
You call this one a lag check?
Yeah. First one like check.
Now wants Ikizu disqualified. He's a funny dude.
Yeah, that makes sense.
His connection's not playable, disqualified.
Yeah, but it has been all day. What happens is like what happened? Like his wife put on like a fucking Netflix or something.
Well, gotta turn out the torrents.
We're gonna reset in rounds.
Reset in rounds?
Yeah, we're gonna reset in rounds, make it 2-1.
Okay. And just play the final round.
Yeah, let me get these guys to pause and I'll speak to Krye.
Okay, sounds good. Hey, listen, you got to work these things out to make sure everybody knows they're on the same page. Otherwise, somebody's gonna get pissed. It makes sense. We'll wait for you.
Round 4.
But in the meantime, guys, I hope you guys who've been watching have been having a good time checking it out. I mean, you know, happens. Online tournaments, what are you going to do? However, we've been putting on a great show here tonight. These guys have been killing it. And this is all going towards Global Showdown, which is not going to be an online event. God willing, you know, in 2022, we'll have everything
late in
fixed
2022.
up, and we can do the offline big giant major
Late
things
in
with VF
2022.
again. Remember, VF guys are all
shaking,
old, so
sorta.
we're all very, you know, nervous about, you know, diseases and stuff. We're old.
That's why I said
like,
late
every VF
2022.
player-
Late.
Yeah,
Not-
late 2022. That's why we're good, because you remember every VF player is at least 65. So that's the
Yeah.
thing about VF. So just old men. So we're figuring it out. You know, yeah, New Year's Eve 2022. I like that. That's what we're gonna do. December 30th, 2022. Just really going crazy. But we are all the olds. And so, you know, if you guys want to contribute to the Veterans Fund, which is what we've got, the old man's pensioners fund, definitely check out that. 30 may not be old, but we're older than 30. So.
Yeah. I remember being 30. I wish I was still 30.
That's the thing.
Yeah, I'm still in my 30s. Let's go.
That's true.
Let's
That's
go.
True. Hold on. I'm in my 30s. All
Let's
right.
go.
I'm in my 30s. So whatever. I'm in my 30s. That's right. So. Yeah. Okay. Now they're setting
In the
up
rounds reset, yeah.
Yeah. So definitely, guys,
Where they are,
check
what
it out.
they're
Like the idea is
It was 2-1 for Ikizu in rounds.
Yeah, the Matcherino, this is a good time to go and contribute if you,
Yeah,
if
guys.
you haven't yet, or if you haven't used the code.
Yeah, for sure. It's just going to help out GlobalVF.
Yeah.
We're just
That's right. And
we're just
remember, that's
stacking.
going to be an offline event, so
Yeah.
that's going to be so cool.
We just be
You guys are
stacking
gonna check
chips
that out.
little by little, event by event. Couple
Absolutely.
bucks here, couple
And
bucks
it's been
there.
working.
It's been working.
It's been
Yeah.
working great.
You know, like Harpooner. That's what we did at Jazzy Circuit. So,
Yeah.
you know, with Jazzy, we did 6K and everything, but we actually did the same thing that we're doing for GlobalVF. So by the time we started, we're at 1,500.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
No, I know.
And,
It's a lot.
and then you start off with a kick-ass base, and then by the time you get there, blow up.
Yeah, it's absolutely
Yeah.
great.
Should be going
Oh,
back
what
in.
happens with the Matcherino? So yeah, the thing about Matcherino is you contribute there. You sign in using a. Wait, is this the real match?
This is the real thing.
Okay, we'll commentate. We'll definitely get on the Matcherino right
Oh,
now.
big launcher from
Um,
max damage.
Jesus! Oh my God!
Oh no.
He's so pissed at the
Jesus.
internet. He's taking it out on.
I
Krye
think
just
I
stand
just
there?
gave up at the end. He should,
Is that how it ended? That was so lame. I'm sorry. Never play. I'm sorry
Damn.
to everybody.
All right.
I'm so
Oh,
That's it. He just got
Oh.
so pissed at his internet. He was just like, "Fuck it." I hate the internet.
Oh, I
hate
feel
the
bad.
internet.
It's not his fault. Ikizu is the one whose connection dropped.
What's my old? What's the ideal, representation of the internet It's definitely an old man, right? In a kung fu outfit. That definitely is what the internet is.
Oh wait,
I would beat him up.
they're still playing.
Why are they still playing?
What the fuck's going on?
I don't know.
I don't know anymore.
This is what happens when you get good VF and you forget everything else. You just keep going.
Maybe they just want to play a match.
Nah, they're both
one.
standing.
Now they're standing still. Okay.
Alright, well, GG's
So, yeah.
everyone. Sorry about
For
that.
real.
Sorry.
Yeah, that was whack. So
Oh,
let me
no.
tell you about Matcherino.
Yeah.
Let you guys at least, know what's up with that. So, the thing is, it was going to be these two guys, and let's face it, Ikizu was pretty solid. So I'm not feeling bad about that. If you want to contribute to the fund that is going towards getting all these players together so they can settle their differences in person for real, these guys can maybe play each other in the same building, in the same room, and you're watching the stream of them fighting each other, there you go. You can do it for Matcherino, and that's going to go towards getting all the players together in Scotland, in Glasgow,
In 2022.
2022, the end of 2022. It's going to be global as well. That's why we call it Global VF. We got guys from US, guys from Japan, and guys from EU all showing up together. They're going to have competitions there. It's going to be the whole weekend long, right? So we're going to have
Yeah, it
multiple
is.
events as well.
Oh yeah.
So there's going to be different fun events, like maybe different games. We have a lot of VF games in the past.
I should
We're
show
gonna
'em,
be playing maybe
yeah.
some of those.
I'm gonna show 'em how
We
far
have
we've got
a
so
lot
far.
we
Yeah,
got team tournaments.
look
We
at
got all
this.
those things planned.
So
definitely.
this 122, it's going to the U.S. side. And here's what we've done so far. Where's my? Oh, here it is. Here it is. Look, there's the EU one, fully funded. Boom, right?
Oh.
Here's the Japan one. It's like we're getting there. We're almost at $1,400 on the Japan one. Here's the U.S. one. Boom. So we're definitely making progress.
Absolutely, we're making a lot of progress here.
Yeah.
The U.S. is actually we haven't even started the
US one.
qualifiers yet, and we're already like a third of the way or something, like a sixth of the way, something like
Yeah.
that.
So it's like
We're pretty far along.
Yeah.
And it's
so
all thanks to you guys,
Yeah,
like
thank
raising
you
the money
guys, the
consistently
viewers.
throughout. This is totally grassroots stuff. We're not sponsored by anybody. We're not getting any money from any companies or anything to do this. This is entirely a grassroots
Yeah.
thing.
and everything
From guys
stays.
that have been playing VF for 9 years and been running tournaments and running these events for a long time. We've had our own. VF has always been a real grassroots game. You could always look back at all the NYGs and stuff. I mean, we were doing that a little bit today with our stream, and you could see some of the stuff that we put on just as a community. With the arcade versions and all that stuff. We really are dedicated, and we do appreciate the support to help fly all these guys out. So if you want to contribute to that and make sure that offline VF gets a global scene that we just basically don't always get. I mean, like, really, when you think about it, the major tournaments, they'll always have VF as like a side game, so you'll have like one Japanese guy come through. Like, it's very cool to see we get our own focused event, and it's great to see that the support is there. A lot of people do want to see that, and that's you guys. So anybody who wants to contribute, go right ahead into the Matcherino. Remember, you can sign in with any account that you already have. So